In the depths of forgotten archives lie relics of the past, waiting to be discovered. Among these treasures are peculiar videos that defy explanation, offering glimpses into a world long gone but not forgotten. From unexplained phenomena to bizarre rituals, these strange old videos have captivated audiences for decades, sparking curiosity and speculation about the mysteries they hold. Join us as we embark on an unforgettable exploration of the unknown and uncover strangest and oldest videos you have to watch. These videos will change your view of the past.
This competition held in England is a spectacle unlike any other, drawing participants from far and wide to showcase their unconventional charm. Beyond the excitement and glamour of traditional beauty pageants, this contest celebrates individuality in its most raw and unfiltered form. Taffy Thomas, the reigning champion from Cockermouth, has become somewhat of a legend in the frowning world. His knack for contorting his face into the most absurd and comical expressions has earned him admiration and respect from both competitors and spectators alike. However, the stakes were higher, as a group of American contenders brought their own brand of frowning prowess to the stage, posing a formidable challenge to Taffy's reign. What makes this competition truly remarkable is its international appeal. Despite originating in England, it has captured the hearts of people from across the globe. From the calm villages of rural England to the bustling streets of America, the art of pulling faces knows no bounds. Charlie Chaplin, the beloved star of silent films, delighted audiences with his charming and humorous acts. However, beneath his trademark mustache and comedic antics lay a multifaceted and gifted artist. During the rising days of Hollywood, the limelight not only illuminated the actors, but also cast a glow on the daredevils who brought action sequences to life. These stuntmen bravely risked life and limb to craft heart-stopping scenes, often without receiving due recognition for their contributions. On the other hand, Marilyn Monroe was also an enduring symbol of beauty and allure, capturing the adoration of millions worldwide. Yet, before attaining fame and donning her iconic white dress, she was simply Norma Jean Baker, an aspiring young woman striving to find her footing in the world. As the cameras rolled and the spotlight dimmed, the echoes of their stories lingered on the sound stages of Hollywood. Behind the scenes, among the laughter and applause, they found their own quiet victories and moments of reflection. Charlie with his timeless intelligence, Marilyn with her captivating charm, both contributed to the fabric of cinematic history. And though the credits may have rolled and the curtains closed, their legacies continue to shine brightly, inspiring generations to come with the magic they left behind in the reels of film.
In the early 1900s, firemen's suits were equipped with sprinklers attached to their helmets, serving as a crucial safety measure against the scorching heat and threatening flames. These sprinklers were designed to automatically activate upon exposure to high temperatures, effectively thwarting any potential ignition that could harm the firefighter's head or catch their helmet on fire. The roots of modern firefighting attire trace back to the late 1800s, characterized by firefighters donning woolen or canvas jackets, pants, and hats to shield themselves from the intense heat and fierce flames. To enhance their protective capabilities, these suits were often drenched in water before use, as wet fabric proves less vulnerable to ignition compared to its dry counterpart. As the early 1900s dawned, advancements in firefighting gear emerged, notably the introduction of rubber coats and boots, offering superior defense against the ravages of heat and flames. The integration of sprinkler systems into fireman helmets marked another milestone in enhancing safety protocols, playing a pivotal role in advancing the evolution of firefighting equipment. John Smith, a man of 137 years, holds a remarkable place in history, despite his controversial past as a British colonizer. He ventured into the founding of Jamestown and famously intervened to save Pocahontas from a perilous fate. His romantic involvement with Pocahontas became the focal point of a beloved Disney movie. But beyond his heroic exploits, Smith's life was a fabric woven with fascinating threads. Marriage seemed to be a recurrent theme in Smith's life, as he tied the knot a staggering 8 times. Surviving a brush with death that involved being struck by a train adds an astonishing chapter to his saga. Moreover, he embraced fatherhood by adopting Tom Smith, his only son. However, the most captivating aspect of his story revolves around his longevity. Despite his aged appearance in later photographs, whispers circulated that he defied the odds, living a staggering 137 years. While skeptics attribute his weathered expression to battles with illnesses like pneumonia, the mystery of his true lifespan persists. In the world of the dinosphere, a peculiar machine stood out from the 1930s, resembling a massive tire. This era was a hotbed of innovation, birthing some truly bizarre inventions. Among them stands the Dinosphere, a mono-wheel marvel that epitomizes the eccentricity of its time. Imagine a solitary driver perched inside what can only be described as a gigantic wheel, resembling a hamster and an exercise ball. Imagine cruising down the street in one of these contraptions. Surely you'd be the talk of the town, the epitome of coolness. That is, of course, if you could manage to come to a stop without tumbling over. Back in the 1930s, unconventional was the norm, and the Dinosphere fit right in. However, despite its novelty and quirkiness, it never gained widespread popularity, perhaps due to its impracticality, such as the lack of trunk space. But who knows? In today's age of innovation, maybe there's room for a revival.
In the realm of royalty, our first stop is none other than Queen Victoria, a name that echoes throughout history. We've all heard tales of her enduring reign and the vast empire she ruled, as well as the deep sorrow she felt for her beloved Albert. A rare glimpse captured her in a moment of comfort, clad in her dressing gown, looking every bit the devoted grandmother. This intimate snapshot offers us a peek into the personal life of this formidable monarch, reminding us that beneath the crown and regal attire, monarchs are human too, with families, emotions, and private moments. Venturing beyond the shores of the United Kingdom, we arrive at the Romanov dynasty, home to Tsar Nicholas II, the last emperor of Russia. His life was soaked in richness and splendor, yet a candid photograph reveals a different side of Nicholas, a tender father and dedicated family man. Here we see him immersed in the joys of parenthood, playing with his children and sharing lighthearted moments. In 1890, a French inventor named Alexander F. Godfrey pioneered the creation of the first hairdryer. His inspiration? The vacuum cleaner. However, this initial iteration of the hairdryer wasn't exactly user-friendly. It boasted a hefty body, making it cumbersome and restricting its application mainly to barber shops. It wasn't until the 1920s and 30s that significant advancements transformed hairdryers into more manageable devices, suitable for home use. Imagine a large dome-shaped helmet made of either metal or plastic, equipped with a heating element and a fan. Users would first wash and style their hair, then sit beneath the suspended helmet, allowing hot air to gently dry their locks. However, this process wasn't swift. It could take up to 2 hours, rendering it somewhat impractical for everyday use. Yet, despite its time-consuming nature, the helmet hairdryer represented a significant leap in hair care technology and found widespread use in salons and beauty parlors. What set the helmet hairdryer apart was its ability to dry hair evenly, ensuring a smooth and polished finish. Our connection with animals has undergone significant transformation in recent decades. We've gained a deeper appreciation for our place within the delicate equilibrium of nature, with more and more species facing the threat of extinction. Our commitment to conservation has intensified. Back then, creatures like elephants and lions were often exploited for entertainment, paraded around in festivals as if they were mere backdrops. A striking clip from 1924 captures this stark reality. A hippopotamus, an animal of immense power and presence, is seen harnessed by a trainer and tethered to a circus cart. While the sight may seem impressive at first glance, it prompts us to contemplate the ethical implications of subjecting such magnificent creatures to slavery. This historical snapshot serves as an evidence of our evolving relationship with the animal kingdom.